welcome back to Boss Diaries. I know it's been a very long time. Very long time. Life has been lifing. I wouldn't say I have an excuse, but I keep it real over here. Some stuff I just had to sort out and take care of. And once again, I have a new hairstyle. Yes, I haven't done my edges. My edges are not done, but got a little heart pattern here. My sister done my hair for me. I'll leave her details down below over here. And I can't remember what my last upload was. Oh, it was the spiritual attack video. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. But anyways, I don't want to start waffling. Let's just get straight into today's video. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about my experience with Vinted. I guess it could be like technically like an entrepreneurial update thing because it's another stream of income. But I think this video is just absolutely hilarious. Hopefully it reaches someone that can actually help me get some answers, because yeah, the main purpose of this video is to speak about Vinted. So when did I start Vinted? I started quite a while ago, and I've made a reasonable amount of sales. Like, I've been selling very consistently. I feel like shoes sell a lot faster than clothes. And sometimes on Vinted, I'd be like, why are you selling that for £1.50? Like, they be doing the most. They be selling things that are brand new with tags, haven't worn before, £1.50. Like, babe, you need to know the worth of your clothes, because like, when people do that, it makes it worse for other people, because then when you look at like the competition, it will say, oh, similar to yours is £1.50. And I'm like, £1.50? But why is it £1.50 when it's literally brand new, literally has tags on it? But yeah, people be selling stuff on Vinted for mad cheap. And it's actually, sorry, opening chocolate bar. And I'm like, you can actually get a good amount for that. And it messes it up for people like me when I'm selling like a similar product and you lot selling it for £1.50. Like, I'm pretty much trying to sell it for the price that I bought it for, because I've literally bought it, not worn it, it's got tags. Why would I be selling it for £1.50? But yeah, it's been going well so far. But the real reason why I'm recording this video is I need you lot to buy. I'm not even a chocolate person. Like this right here, this is it. I'm more of a sweets over chocolate person, but as of recently, not even recently, it was randomly I just want chocolate. But anyway, I'm waffling. The main reason why I got you guys on here is because everything was going well with Vinted, was selling perfectly fine, getting in my orders, shipping it same day, because I'm an organized person like that. I have my bags ready, have my little thank you cards ready, everything ready to go, right? Cool. So there's one item that was classed as a large package. So I'm like, okay, cool, this should be fine. I have the large bags for it. And then obviously the buyer buys it as normal. And then you have the option to print the shipping label, or you have the option to do the QR code. But I always like doing the printing thing because I find the QR version very scary. The fact that you don't actually have to put anything on the package and you just put it to a drop-off point is mad to me. Anyway, so done it as normal, you know, cut out my little label, stuck it on the bag, like have all my little packages laid out ready to go to the corner shop, because you have like different drop-off points, but mine is normally like just a local corner shop. So as soon as I got to my corner shop, obviously my corner shop man's very friendly, like we've known each other for years, and he's like to me,
Like, they're not going to accept this.
I was like, what do you mean they're not going to accept this? Like, it's put on my drop-off point that I can drop it to your shop. And he's like,
no, you're not going to accept it. The drivers won't take it.
I was like all trying to rebuke it in the name of Jesus, because I'm like, how are you speaking it with your tongue? It's not even happened yet. But obviously he knows, because he does it for a lot of people. So anyways, a day passed, the next day passed, and I went back to the corner shop to get, I think it was like oat milk or something. And the package was still there. And he was like, I told you, like, it wasn't going to get shipped. So I said, great. So I had to contact the customer and let her know, keep her updated. Because one thing about me on Vinted, I keep my customers updated throughout the whole process. And they love it. So I kept her updated.
It's like, oh no, it's fine.
He said that he can keep it for an extra day, because sometimes the driver will take it, but it's very rare. So then next day came, driver didn't take it. So I was like, okay, let me just take the parcel back. So the customer had to cancel the order, and then I had to re-upload the order. And then she said that she was going to try and pick a different courier option to see if they would accept it. So I said to her to pick a courier option that accepts large packages specifically, which I think is normally over 5 kg. But that didn't even end up being over 5 kg, but we'll get to that later in the story. So, hold on. So I re-uploaded it. She purchased it again. Obviously her previous payment got refunded, and then Vinted gave me a warning and said if I was to do that again, it would affect my page or stuff like that. So I was like, I've been building up my page, 5-star reviews, everything. I'm not trying to make that happen. So she selected another courier option. I believe it was Yodel this time, and they're meant to accept large parcels. So, rewind. So prior to all of that, she suggested trying to break down the item. So I said to her, okay, cool. And bear in mind, I bubble wrapped this thing up so good, like wrapped it so that it obviously doesn't get damaged. I had to unwrap the whole thing. So I unwrapped the whole thing, tried to dismantle the item, and it wasn't able to dismantle. And I was like, ooh, child. So I said, okay, it's fine. It's all good. So I just let her know, like, unfortunately, the item's not able to dismantle. I even sent her photographic evidence. And then she said she really still wants it. So I said, okay, cool. So bubble wrap the whole thing up again. And then she tried to select Yodel. So Yodel's meant to accept larger packages. So I said, okay, this could work out. Packaged it again. This time I added some fragile stickers on top of it, make it look extra fancy. Then tried to go to my original corner shop, and it was so crazy because this was within a day's time. All of a sudden the machine's not working. So they have like a massive sign on the door saying unfortunately the barcode thing is not working, or whatever the heck they said. So I said, okay. I said, Keisha, breathe. It's fine. It is well. So I went to a whole nother corner shop, and it was so funny. As soon as before you even get to hear the beep, when you enter some corner shops and you have the little doorbell noise, before that doorbell noise even got to go off, the corner shop man's like, no, like, not accepting it. And I'm like, eh? So I poked my head in and I'm like, boss, it's telling me that I can deliver it here, and I've already put it as a large parcel, so they know it's a large parcel. He's like, no. He was showing me like the box size, the maximum size that they accept. And I'm like, so why would they suggest you as a corner shop and you don't even accept the large item? At this point, I was fuming. So I tried another one, exactly the same thing. So it seems like all of the corner shops, they only accept a maximum size or capacity of product or whatever. So I was like, okay. Went back to the customer again, and she was really patient. She's really, really lovely, to be fair, because she could have actually been the complete opposite, because I would obviously understand her to react opposite. But she was really understanding, really calm and patient with me with the whole process. So again, she expressed that she really wants this damn thing. So I said, okay, let me try another method. So I said to her, you know what, at this point, might as well just go privately. And then that way you definitely get the product. Oh, Jesus. So bear in mind, the retail price of the product that I sold to her was, I think it was originally £35 and I sold it for £10. Bear that in mind because that's important information. So I was like, okay, let me sell it privately. I decided, commercial break. I decided to ship with Royal Mail. Got my sweet tooth. Yeah, so I decided to ship with Royal Mail, and then went to Royal Mail. You know, they had to obviously weigh it. That's when I found out it was only 2.8 kg. It was nowhere near 5 kg. And then they charged me £17.68 for postage. £17.68 for postage. It was way more than what I was even selling the damn product for. So at this point, I was like, you know what? I'm actually just going to give this product away for free. I actually couldn't be asked. So I obviously had to get the proof of postage because obviously you have to send it to her. And then Vinted customer service, I'm telling you, I'm so sorry. Vinted's definitely not going to be sponsoring me, but I keep it real over here. Their customer service is absolute. It's not it. I was contacting them throughout the whole process. Bear in mind, the very beginning to the very end, explaining everything that was going on. Majority of the time, I was talking to an actual robot. Like it wasn't even a human being. So that initially was getting on my damn nerves. I just wanted to talk to a human being. So then throughout the whole process, Vintage just like, oh, you know, just cancel and re-upload, cancel and re-upload, cancel and re-upload. But they're not actually solving the issue. The main issue is that when you have a large item and, you know, it's directing you to drop it off to the certain drop-off points, the drop-off points are not accepting the large items in general. So it's like, it's a lose-lose. And then over time, it will obviously affect your reputation on Vinted. It will affect your rating, and all of these things. And Vinted just don't care. I'm like, they need to sort that out because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's going through this. But yeah, their customer service was absolute poo. So I was saying to them, okay, if I now sell this privately, but I send like the proof of postage and stuff through the Vinted chats, like, will I still be able to get paid? The answer was no. It has to obviously be through their method because obviously when you do it through the drop-off points, they have the barcode and then they can track the shipping through the Vinted app, and then they can obviously see when it's been delivered, and then that's when you get paid. So I was like, lovely. The lady was actually willing to pay the full price again, but she wasn't originally refunded from the first price. Then with the second price, she obviously wouldn't be refunded for a few days. I was like, do you know what? That's already £20 basically that she spent. I said, do you know what? Let me just do good deeds, like an act of service, as I always do. So I said, you know what, hun? Forget the price. Like at this point, you just need to get it because it's been taking too long. Cool. So the £17.68, Royal Mail was like, okay, the customer will get it the next day in the morning. I said, perfect. I said, that's absolutely spot on. I left Royal Mail so just happy that I just got rid of the item now and it's on its way to the customer. Cool. Go anger. So yesterday was the day that they was meant to receive it. So I'm all excited, you know, waiting for the customer to message and say she's got it now. So what happened was she must have now contacted me and said, oh, like, just to let you know it hasn't arrived. Da, da, da. So my first instance or thought process was, hold on a minute. Because I paid £17.68 for it to specifically arrive the next day, and you're telling me the customer ain't received it. I was so ready to drive down to Royal Mail, but I said, nope. use wisdom. So my good friend said to me, oh, like on the proof of postage receipt, you should actually have a tracking number that you can actually do online. So I was like, okay, cool, because I thought I had to go straight into the store. So I went online, and then I could see that they actually did deliver it or attempted to deliver it, and they had photographic evidence and said that they would return the next day to deliver it again. So I said, okay, let me send that information to the customer and let them know that they did actually deliver it, but it wasn't successful or whatever the process was. So she's like, okay, cool, like tomorrow, she's gonna have a look again. And then I said to her to look out for the card, because normally if they don't deliver it, they'll leave you a card where you can actually contact them or reschedule the delivery or whatever. She didn't obviously have the card. So today is now the next day, if that makes sense. So I was waiting to hear back from her. And what did she say to me? So she said it didn't get delivered exactly to where she was. I think it got delivered to a shop or her shop, or I don't know. Obviously, I can't disclose the details of her information, but I think it was either her shop or a shop or something like that. So she must have went there now. She said that the person at the till or counter, whoever it was very shifty. So when she first said to them, oh, like I'm here to collect my parcel, confirmed obviously her name and it matched the parcel. Apparently that wasn't enough. They wanted tracking code or something along them lines. So I'm like, very strange. Oh, excuse me. So I resent it to her again, and she said that she's gonna have to try tomorrow. But she said that she's gonna contact Royal Mail first, and then after she contacts Royal Mail, she's going to find out and confirm that they actually did deliver it to the shop and didn't take it back to the office. But she was saying that the workers look shifty. They look like they probably took it. So I'm just praying against it. I actually really don't have to get the item after this whole process. But so great news, guys. The customer received their package. It was in full condition. Everything's good. Only thing is that they wasn't able to give a review because obviously I sold the item privately. I'm so happy that there was no damages and they've received it now, because that was just stress. So at least now I can breathe knowing that it got delivered perfectly. What is the actual difference between flake and ripple? And there's another one. There's flake, ripple, and twirl. They're all literally the same chocolate. And they literally look the same. Like this and ripple looks identical, basically. Random question. But I was just thinking about it. I was like, this literally looks like a ripple chocolate. Just in a different packaging. But that's what they do in it. It's all the same factory. They just put it in different wrappers. But anyway, that was my little rant about Vinted. So in terms of small items, medium items, perfectly smooth sailing. Absolutely love it. Speedy. But that one time I tried to sell a large item. I don't even class it as large. It's not huge, but it's larger than obviously the small and medium items. But I can't see myself selling another large item for a long time. That was stress. If anyone has had that experience with Vinted, tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I literally tried everything. I changed. So originally it was listed as a large package. Originally, then I saw online that if it's over a certain weight or if it's a really large item, then to put custom size. Tried that method, still didn't work. The corner shops were just not accepting it due to the size. So I actually had to end up going privately. But any of you experienced Vinted people out there, all the tips. Because it's actually, I would love to be able to sell large items. Do you know what I mean? But right now it's just gonna have to be charity shop. We'll go. I'm not going through that again. Nope. I hope that everyone that is watching this is well and healthy, and whatever you're going through, I just pray that The Lord just heals you, heals your mind, heals your heart. Know that you can get through it and you can get through all things with God by your side. I pray that any situation you're in right now improves and that God produces miracles in your life. That even if you don't find a way or see a way, you just have that little bit of faith and God can use a little bit of faith and make miracles happen in your life. I just pray over your situations, your circumstances, and in life right now, for a lot of people, is not easy at all. I just pray that all is well, all is taken care of, and I hope that my little my little random recording today made your day in some way, even if it was just for comfort. I have a lot of comfort watchers that will just play in the background of what they're doing, or just generally just watch because they're going through a madness. I hope that you got a little giggle out of my story time today to Vinted. And if Vinted see this, please work on that communication, honey. You don't need a phone number. You actually need an active phone number because chatting to these robots is not it. I know we're in the whole robotic times now where everyone's just talking to AI and robots, and yeah, it doesn't really work for me. I'm really a fan. I prefer to talk to actual human being that can actually help me, give me a direct answer. I'm not having to go and answer like 1,000 millionaire questions, and even then just about get to a human. Not really for me. I'm so confused, guys. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. So the same customer that I was talking to you guys about, and I was like, oh, you know, she's so lovely. She just sent me the most randomest message. I'm happy to pay for the red one, but would like to return the heart. What? She's definitely sent that in the wrong chat because what? We're gonna see it. What? What? Okay, that's gonna be back to France. It's not even gonna make sense, but red heart, babe, you're in the wrong chat. So tips that I would give for Vinted, for my little Vinted self that started only recently, is stick to your prices if you believe they're reasonable prices. So if you've literally bought something brand new and you've tried it on, maybe it doesn't fit, you've never worn it out and whatever, I would say knock off about like £5 to £7 max. But I feel like you can definitely sell it for its price. Like I've seen some mad stuff invented for crazy prices. People be getting sales. So definitely just stick to your price. Sorry guys, if the camera's gonna be getting shaky, it's because I don't know what's happening with my stand. It keeps falling and I don't have the patience today. So yeah, definitely stick to your price and it will definitely sell. I feel like watch. The light's about to fall now. Whoa. You can't be that much of a hater. Come on. This is way too close, guys. So I've got a pimple. Oh, it's showing me pimples. Let me keep you guys far because you don't need to be all seeing that. Oh, yeah. But yeah, stick to your prices. And what else would be a good tip? Always try to aim to respond to your little customers. I guess you could call them customers. Try to respond to them ASAP, like as soon as possible. Because it actually boosts up your page as well and makes you a reliable buyer, seller. When it pops up on your Vinted that people have favorited your items and stuff, I always recommend like messaging them straight away. Even knock off maybe £1 off your item, and they normally tend to buy it. Even if it's £1 they can get off, they'll take it. So definitely do that as well. What's another tip? Oh, have your mailing bags in advance. So have all the sizes that you know that you're going to need. So if you're only selling like clothes items or shoes without a box, then get mailing bags that will fit those items. Bear in mind that if you're selling items that need a box, then you'll probably need a little bit of a bigger mailing bag. Also, a very good tip that my friend gave me is that when you're taking your pictures, if you're taking the pictures of your item with a box or with the packaging, you need to be selling it with it. And if you're not going to be selling it with it, then you need to specify that in your description and just say not sold with shoebox, or not sold with original shoebox. Yeah, just let them know so that it's in your description. It's there for your own, to save your own self. And then same thing with packaging, like say if it's from Shein, for example, and it comes in that like see-through Shein packaging, and that's what you've taken a picture of or shown that, then you need to resell it with that, or in your description make it clear, okay, it's not going to be sold with that. That's a very important one actually. Well, from my experience of large items, I wouldn't even go there. I'll just stick to small and medium. So much more simpler. I'm really intrigued with this QR code thing, but I've never tried it because to me it's scary that you literally don't need to put any shipping label on there. You just scan the QR code, put it in the, I think it's called InPost thing, and then that's it. Like, that's mad to me. And when I was looking on YouTube, I've seen mixed reviews. Like some people, it's worked perfectly, whereas other people, the driver mixed up the packages, because I think the driver's meant to put the shipping label on straight away, and I can see how they can obviously get mixed up because they have thousands of parcels. So yeah, for me, I prefer the printing option. I obviously have my own printer, so I just print it out, stick it onto the parcel, and give it to the corner shop. But I'm going to end the video here because it's getting late now. But I hope that you took something from this video. I hope you had a little giggle from my experience of shipping a large item. I hope you all have an amazing evening, day, morning, night, wherever you are in the world watching this video, and I'll speak to you soon. And I have no clue what my next video is going to be, which I know is not the best thing to be saying, but I obviously keep it real. But whenever I next speak to you guys or see you guys, I'll see you then. But until the next video, I hope you have an amazing time. I'm actually waffling. I've said that already. Goodbye, guys. I'll speak to you soon. Over and out.